Hello everyone, my name is Chris, and today I thought I'd go over some big 2026 news for the Better Than Adventure mod for Minecraft. Keep in mind, if you have no idea how to install this mod, I've made a tutorial that you can follow. Links are in the description below. So, first up, we have a new soundtrack. For years, Better Than Adventure has been reusing Minecraft Beta's base soundtrack by C418, those soundtracks being Minecraft Volume Alpha and Volume Beta. But now, we have an official Better Than Adventure soundtrack over under composed by Sheegan, featuring 10 songs, those being Unknown, Rose, Sugarcane, Shine, an in-game version of Unknown, Moss, Lonely, Gold, Cave Game being a reference to Minecraft's original name, and Fog, all of which were composed by Sheegan alone and are going to be a part of the 7.4 update for the mod. What you're listening to right now is the in-game version of Unknown. It sounds pretty beautiful, eh? Now, I did lie about this being upcoming stuff for the mod in 2026. This album was actually released on November 29th, 2025, and has been available to purchase on Bandcamp, which I would highly recommend in doing so. The money will go straight to Sheegan and none of the BTA developers, but this music is amazing, so I'd consider supporting Sheegan out. Next up, we have forums. Heading to forum.betterthanadventure.net will take you to the mod's official forums, being the first Minecraft beta mod to have its own custom forums for showcasing creations, chatting, and all sorts of other things. I've already gone ahead and uploaded a couple of my creations, those being the download for Cheese Island, my survival world, the Canadian English language pack, and so on. The forums are moderated by both the developers and staff of Better Than Adventure, so it's a nice experience, and creating an account is completely free. Last but not least, let's talk about what you've been waiting for, content in the mod itself. The 7.4 update is progressing very smoothly, and to quote Mac, there are a couple more things we want to add in 7.4 before we can call it ready. Uses for blocks, new nether mobs, but the biomes are finished, and that's a good step forward. Meaning that the update isn't far from release. They've just got the final stretch to get through. Said biomes are actually a part of the nether, because 7.4 is focusing almost entirely on the nether. 5 new biomes were announced, those being the volcanic islands, sulfur pools, the crag or the shelf being the regular beta 1.7.3 nether, and the crystal forest or crystal fields. The 5th biome is simply marked as question marks, being called a secret, when in reality, it's the old world. This was originally a scrapped biome meant to be over top of the nether, but has since been repurposed as another nether biome. Pretty cool, eh? Besides the nether being entirely reworked, the multiplayer server list has been entirely reworked to look neither like the beta 1.7.3 multiplayer screen nor the modern one. Check it out! There are 4 tabs: Favorites, History, Local Network, and Direct Connect. Favorites being the default tab where you can put server names and IPs in a list just like Modern. History, allowing you to look back on which servers you last played on, even if they're deleted from favorites. Local Network being a proper LAN server implementation into BTA after years of not having it. Fun fact, did you know there is still no LAN hosting in BTA? They're finally adding it in the next update. And last but not least, Direct Connect being the same as Modern, allowing you to type in an IP with no name, not needing to save it, well, directly connecting, I should say. And servers can now finally have icons, which is awesome. That's another feature that hasn't existed in BTA yet. Texture packs are also being renamed to asset packs. Honestly, I'm not sure why. That's a change I'm personally not really a fan of, but it's a nitpick. World Settings is a massive new feature, finally allowing full customization over your world and how it's played. You can edit your world height from bottom to top, whether there's a single season or single biome, choose them separately for both the overworld and nether, everything's up to you. You can now also change game rules as you please in this menu, so if you prefer to sprint inside Better Than Adventure, here's how you do it. Create a new world and select World Settings. Then go to Game Rules and select the second button, Allow Sprinting, and change it to On. There you go, you officially have sprinting. Do note that because there's no hunger implemented in this mod, you'll be able to sprint forever. So if that's more your style, have at it. This also means that Dwarf Mode, the one block mode hidden in Better Than Adventure's game rules, can now finally be accessed without cheats. We can finally live out our dreams of doing a one-block tall survival series! Do I need to cover mob spawning? That seems pretty self-explanatory. And that's all for the latest Better Than Adventure updates. Special thanks to my members, and I hope you're all as excited for the next update as I am, and I'll see you all next time.